Welcome, everybody. This is another Raw review episode. I believe we're on 13, 14? We're always recording.
Oh, we've been recording this whole time?
Yes, we have.
Oh.
Actually, I should stop it. Stop recording.
Oh, man.
Ready? We're streaming. Okay, ready?
I got this. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, to Raw Review, hosted by Gamer Fridge.
I am AI.
I am Mr. SeaWorld.
And this is the last Raw review before WrestleMania. So this, we're doing the thing a little different here. We're not just going to show you the video. We're going to actually show our faces, too, of the game. Probably what we're going to be doing from now on so I don't have to edit so much. This is the last hurrah before WrestleMania that Raw had to show us what they had to get us all pumped up for WrestleMania, and they gave us this crap. So here we go. We're going to review it, and then we're going to give some predictions, what we think, maybe talk about a little bit of NXT TakeOver yesterday. Kind of our whole hype. We are really hyped for WrestleMania, even though Raw wasn't the biggest hype. But that is that. So, Mr. SeaWorld, what do we have first?
First up on our list of things that happened is a confrontation between Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. Personally, I believe this was the worst segment of the night, by far.
I can't remember it.
I know, right? It was so lame. So.
Oh, wait. I'm trying to think of it.
Wait, you seriously can't remember it?
I can't.
It's the one where he puts him through the table.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah!
What are you talking about, the worst place? This is the best spot on the whole day.
It's called sarcasm, and I like doing this because April Fool's was yesterday, and I missed my chance, and I'm taking it out again. Oh, wow. Ha! Ha ha! No, that's just me.
That is just him.
And you spelled my name wrong, you dingus.
It's C. It's a C.
C.
We're getting comments. So Monday, yeah, the big spot was Shane putting the Undertaker through the announce table. That was like the coolest thing that happened on Monday Night Raw. I was hyped. I was glad they did it. I mean, they had a really good banter back and forth as far as build up. At first, I was just like, I don't like this match. I don't like this idea of this match. I don't like I don't like I don't know. I still don't like this match, but I'm more excited about it now that I know Shane McMahon is like totally ripped now. You see, pull up his shirt and like
just let
everybody's getting fooled. Everybody's getting fooled by his gray hair. He's like, he looks old. He
can't do anything.
He can't do anything. He's got gray hair. I'm like, dude, I know people in the freaking high school that had gray hair. It doesn't mean anything. Or going bald. It doesn't mean anything. So yeah, I think he's ready. I don't think he's gonna do like a Mankind Undertaker cage match.
And you don't know Shane McMahon.
I mean,
I
don't think they would.
I honestly would be very surprised if something big didn't happen.
I'm going to be shocked if something big happens because there's no freaking way they're going to allow anything close to what happened. I just, on the WWE Network, rewatched that match, and it's insane. I mean,
big spots is what Shane McMahon is known for.
I believe they're going to do some big spots, but I don't think they're going to do crazy. There's no way he's jumping off the top of the...
Yes, they are.
There's no way.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no way they're jumping. I say he goes through the cage. They're going to have a spot where he goes through the cage, maybe breaks the cage and gets out of the cage.
Yeah, but that's like every cage match. That's like all of them.
Yeah, and then from there, do some big spots from there. But I don't think there's going to be anything on top of that cage. I'll be shocked if something happens on that top of the cage. Maybe he'll climb up halfway. There's no way he's getting up there. But
he's getting up there.
Okay, you say he is, I say he isn't.
Did you not see his giant fall from like way higher than that?
Yes, I did. But like a lot of the inside baseball people saying he's not getting paid even close to enough to kill himself. So
You don't know who Shane McMahon is.
So this, I think this is gonna set up a brand split, Raw, SmackDown versus Raw.
That's assuming Shane wins.
That's assuming Shane wins. Even if he doesn't, maybe he goes over to SmackDown and takes over that instead of Raw. Who knows? I don't even know how long he's sticking around, but we'll see. That started off the Raw. That hyped everything up. It amped everything up to like 12.
Degree.
And I was like, I can't believe he just did that. I mean, when he was like gonna jump off that that top rope, and I was like, are they gonna let him do it? Are they gonna let him do it? I was like, really? Come on now, let him do it. And he sure did. Put him right through the table. Put Undertaker right through the table. And I was like, Shane O'Mac just put Undertaker through the table.
This is going to be a good match.
I'm set. I'm ready to watch this match. So, however I feel about it before, okay, you got me sold. I want to see the match. So, that being said, that we're all hyped up. So the next thing they show
is Chris Jericho versus Zack Ryder. Heck yeah! Great follow-up, guys.
What? No, nothing against Zack Ryder. I'm a big woo. You know it. All for Zack, and I believe Zack has a good chance of winning.
I think that's
the belt for this.
Say it.
He's gonna win. If who is this setting up? This is for
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens.
Okay, what is that ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship? So Zack is getting a push because Neville got hurt, from what I heard. When Neville got hurt, Zack kind of stepped up and took his place, which I'm totally fine with. I'm sad, I'm not happy that Neville got hurt, but I'm excited that Mr. SeaWorld's favorite wrestler right now is Neville. So that he gets emotional when you mention that. But I believe that, you know, Zack has a really good chance here. I'm rooting for Zack. I'm pulling for Zack, honestly. I mean, it's been a long time, and if there's any guy who really deserves a push and is able to create his own momentum, is Zack Ryder. I mean, he will able to take this higher than anybody else on the roster, I believe, right now. I believe he could do good things.
Yeah, Zack Ryder definitely he's my pick for winning this. Not even just because he would be a good champion, because of course he would be a good champion. He's Zack Ryder, but but he's been getting pushed a lot lately on like singles matches, SmackDown, Raw. It's just he's actually been getting pushed a lot more than anyone else for this match. If you've really looked at it, like Zack Ryder got a win over Chris Jericho, spoiler alert, tonight, and that's just big on its own. And then then later on tonight we had a 6-man tag match with all of them in it. And there was a team that won and a team that lost, but Zack Ryder's the only one that won by himself tonight. Even then, he kind of had help with the AJ Styles, but my point stands.
That Chris Jericho put over Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
And that's something big. So that's what happened. Jericho got distracted by AJ Styles because there's an AJ Styles Jericho matchup at WrestleMania. So that's one of the matches coming up, which we'll talk about our prediction segment of this thing. Which I believe they're going to put on a good match. I've seen it 4 times now. Everybody's kind of getting stale, but I think
no, it's not. They're wrong.
I
love it. Every time it happens, I love it.
They're welcome to their opinion. I don't think they've put on a bad match.
No, definitely not.
So, and Y2 AJ was cool for a second. So these guys are doing some good, cool stuff. So that's coming up. After that was some girls wrestled.
Charlotte beat Becky Lynch after a Ric Flair distraction. Sasha Banks was on commentary.
Don't care. I mean, seriously, I don't. Everybody's like, the Divas are going to do something. What? To waste our time? I mean, really? Anyway. Next was...
This guy.
You scroll up with your finger.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on our
future
notes.
Technology. Then we had a Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon backstage thing. And wow. Okay.
Can't hear you.
Then we had a Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon backstage thing. And basically Shane was like, yo, I'm going to win. I'm going to take control of this company. And I'm going to make it better. And you know what? I've been going online a lot. Like, when this match first was set up, the Shane versus Undertaker, a lot of people were, like, confused on what to feel. Now everyone... Well, I'm not gonna say everyone, but a lot of people are leaning towards Shane.
To win this?
Yeah.
I was until they put in the stipulation that Undertaker wasn't gonna... This would be his last match if he loses. So the stipulation is Shane O'Mac gets control of Raw if he wins. If Undertaker loses, this is his last WrestleMania?
I don't know.
So they keep backpedaling whether this is his last match.
Just playing it safe, I guess.
So this is what I have a problem with. If Shane wins, they're gonna say the only two people that could beat him was Brock Lesnar and Shane O'Mac.
You have such little faith in Shane.
No, I'm just saying I don't think Shane O'Mac is at the caliber of a Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar was a beast.
They don't have to be a big old tough guy to be a good competitor.
I'm not saying that. I'm a big on the little guy, but we're talking about the Undertaker here, not just the average Joe here. We're not talking about
Shane is
even John Cena.
Obviously not the average Joe.
Yeah.
Edge had a chance. Edge put up a fight against the Undertaker.
I believe that. I believe Edge
CM
would.
Punk.
CM Punk, I believe, could do it.
Bunch of other people.
I don't. Bet they never beat him. Do you think Shane O'Mac is better than CM Punk?
Honestly, I never really liked CM Punk. Come at me, internet. Come at me. I never liked CM Punk that much.
I liked him.
I liked his pipe bombs. I enjoyed.
I actually liked
those.
him as a good guy.
I watched them. I was like, yeah, that was pretty cool. But I never liked him all that much. Come at me. See if I care. 'Cause I
In Mr.
don't.
C World.
Out.
Okay.
Doug Live. Wabadoo.
So you didn't like. Okay.
Ooh.
So the Vince.
Okay, I still like you.
It's. You're okay, Punk.
Just don't retire Jeff Hardy anymore,
We need
and we'll be good.
Yeah, we need Shane O'Mac. We need Shane O'Mac back. I wonder if they have a Shane O'Mac action figure. Get one of those.
Ooh.
That'd be cool. I'm going to sell one with his gray hair. After that came Outcast versus Show and
Big Show.
Kane.
I don't.
And
Yeah, this was
it was
a
kind of a. Was it a match? Was it a real match?
Yes. Yeah, it was a match, but it ended quickly.
Yeah, it ended in
Did
Big
you-
Show and Kane simultaneously chokeslamming all four members of Social Outcasts, which I thought was pretty cool. It was like, remember last week? It was like weird that Kane and Big Show were working together, and then Kane did that weird chokeslam to Big Show. It was kind of like he forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hey, come here, and we'll do it together.
Yeah. But
I don't know if something happened on
I don't
SmackDown
think it was a match. It wasn't a match. It was just a thing that happened, and they went out and they were like, "Yo, we're gonna win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal." And then Big Show and Kane were like, "Nah, bruh." And I especially like the part. It was like really quick, and it happened like at the beginning of it, and I don't think a lot of people caught it. But Curtis Axel, he went, "Happy birthday, Dad."
Oh yeah, they actually brought it up.
he-
They actually brought it up at the commentary. The commentary brought it up and said, "Oh," they mentioned it was Mr. Perfect's dad.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Perfect was his dad.
And I was like, wow, that was actually pretty touching. If I'm being real. Yeah. And then, like, everyone that was in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, fun fact, we're gonna see Damien Sandow again, who is hyped. Woot, woot. Now they all went in the ring. Wait. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, they all went in the ring, and they all... Big Show and Kane came out on top.
Yeah, so that's setting up that, is that a ladder match?
No. Andre the Giant
that's
Battle Royale.
It's the Battle Royale. Prediction, I'm still going with Mark Henry.
Mark Henry? Think they're gonna give him the send off?
I think they're gonna. They have to. They have to.
I don't know if they will though.
They have to. They have to give him the send off. I mean, it's just right. It's just the right thing to do.
I know it's the right thing to do, but I don't know what's the better option here. Thanking the guy who's been working for years, which is obviously a good thing to do, or pushing the new guy.
Who are they gonna push?
I don't know.
Kane?
No.
Big Show? I mean, who else is
Social Outcasts? One of the Social Outcasts.
Okay, I'm gonna say Mark Henry. I'm still going with Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas. I kind of want it to happen so I can just go around like, yeah, we did this together, guys, and then everyone's just like,
all we had to do was Bo leave.
But sure.
So my two picks, my two options for that match is Mark Henry winning it fair and square, or by a fluke, Social Outcast throwing out the Big Show, and somehow Bo Dallas goes flying backwards into the ring still, and wins it. That's my.
That would be amazing.
Or what's gonna happen is all four are gonna be immediately thrown out. Two at a time. Both Kane and Big Show are gonna throw them out. I think they're really setting it up so it's Big Show and Kane going at it.
I don't think so.
That's what they're hinting towards.
Do you want that?
No, absolutely not. But I'm just saying what I think they're doing.
That would be, no. Please, no. Please.
Show some love.
But if you would like Big Show and Kane not to be the final two in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, please call 1-800. This is not a scam.
Fresh. But anyway, we're moving on. Triple Ace, obsessed. I don't know what that means.
He's like obsessed with like business, and he's obsessed with winning belts and la-di-da-di-la-la. Authority jazz.
He came out and talked? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. He came out and talked. He did his authority promo. And he talked crap about every other match on the card. And they're just like, this isn't about ladder matches or statues and battle royales. This is about...
what's a back...
This isn't even about the company.
Street fight.
It's about WWE Championship. Do you hear me, brother?
And he's just trying to put heat on himself, and everybody still hates Roman Reigns for some reason.
Then Roman Reigns came out, and he gave a actually kind of disappointing attack. He just sort of beat him up, and then Triple H left the ring. And I was like, but beat him up more, though. But beat him up more. I think
if Roman Reigns just continues to not talk and just beats the crap out of whoever he comes out and just beats him up, in terms like maybe half heel.
Tweener.
Like a tweener, he doesn't care about the heat and just doesn't address it. He just does it.
Yeah. But I mean, I think what they're doing right now is that they're playing to his strengths. He's saying so little, but he's saying like it's working because it's like he's pissed off and he's trying to just
he doesn't
want to talk.
Yeah, he just wants to be. He just wants to act, which is fine.
But I think it's. I don't think it's working because people are just like, oh, but they're just seeing it as, oh, he's terrible at making promos, so they're just not going to. But just.
We had somebody from the chat that says Roman is awesome. I agree. I think Roman is awesome. I think they say he's the next John Cena, which I'm fine with because John Cena isn't here. I mean, they need somebody for people to root for, and like the crowd hates the good guy. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know what the crowd wants. The crowd would be chanting like stuff left and right. I honestly have no idea what they probably don't know what they're doing. They just like to say stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we can chant things. If you have a good thing that people can chant, and then
Stardust. Fun fact, that actually happened.
They were chanting Stardust.
Yeah.
I thought they used to do Cody Rhodes.
No, it was just during like a Triple H thing. They were just chanting. They were just chanting Stardust.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The crowd is weird, man.
Yeah, the crowd these days just.
Oh man, dogs favorite.
But anyway, we move on to
New Day Rocks.
New Day Rocks.
New Day Rock. Okay, so starting off. Bootios is the official cereal for WrestleMania. Sponsored.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is that what they said?
Yep.
Bootios is the official cereal of WrestleMania. I really want to buy those. I just think it would be chocolate with marshmallows.
Yeah. Or just like little rainbow or like little chocolate unicorns. Just amazing.
A chocolate unicorn shapes.
Yes!
Yeah.
Somebody pay us.
Because they could go like Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles. They could have two different versions. Yeah. Because they got the rainbows, little unicorn,
and then like little hands that look like they're clapping.
And trombones. Trombone marshmallows.
Somebody hire us. Yeah. Why are we creative? Yes. Somebody hire us now.
Yes, I want...
Give me a paycheck.
I want some Bootio cereal. I guarantee... I'm telling you, we live, like not too far away from Kellogg's. Call them up and tell them...
Let's end the stream now. Bye, guys. We're going to go ahead to Kellogg's.
No, you go, start spamming Kellogg's and say, we need to make Bootio cereal for real.
I will...
And exclusively sold by W...
So... much money for that.
And if you could only buy it at events or online, Amazon, you could buy Bootio cereal for Amazon.
Oh my gosh! God bless America.
That would be awesome. I want some Bootio cereal. I really do. That needs to happen now. But anyway, New Day was great again. I mean, they did their thing. Oh, they did it. Yes, you can. Can I kick? They did a little. Fife Dog died the other day. Part of Tribe Called Quest. Grew up with them. Give a little nod to them. I really appreciate that. That was really cool. I thought that was cool.
And then
now if they could get Q-Tip to WrestleMania, that would be cool.
Q-Tip.
Q-Tip is another member of Tribe Called Quest.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
It's music.
Okay. Then they had Alberto.
Chocolate booties. Well, someone in our chat room said chocolate booties.
Where?
Yes.
What happened to Ricardo? Get Ricardo. Get him back. Okay. Rant over. Alberto Del Rio versus Kofi Kingston. Kofi won. That was fine. And then...
Yeah, I'm not excited about this at all.
I mean... Yeah, I just think...
Coach came out.
Yeah, Coach. I'm not exactly sure who he is.
I just found out who he is because I watched the Raw. The only Raw on the WWE Network was in 2005. So if you go on the network and you watch 2005... The only thing you'll see is one Raw, and Coach is in it. I mean, he's some, guy who hung around Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff.
He's this kind of a like
I saw that. I was like, oh,
yes
Coach.
man. He was more like a yes man.
I was looking at it. I was like, oh, hey, Coach. Hey, how you doing? And I was like, I think I remember your name. And then he showed up on Raw. I was like, hey, I saw you earlier.
Is he doing something with ESPN? Because they're saying, because he came out and mentioned about ESPN doing a Sports Center.
Sports Center? What?
They're doing like Sports Center or something on WrestleMania.
He's like
They're actually setting
something.
up a Sports Center on WrestleMania.
I have no idea what he was going for there. But all I really know is that Coach is a proud supporter of Booty-O cereal.
Yeah, he was. Yes,
Yep.
he was. And somebody in our chat said, Coach can't dance and he's weak. So, but he likes Booty-O's. So he's got that going for him. So he can't dance and he's weak, but he did dance to Booty-O's. Yeah, he was pretty bad at that dance. It was terrible.
At least he didn't do the Teddy Long dance.
Teddy, what's wrong with Teddy Long, man? I like Teddy Long.
The Teddy Long dance, though.
What was it? Holla holla playa.
No, I'm
holla
doing
playa
it right now.
That's
as
Teddy
we
Long,
speak.
right?
No, but
So yeah, that was Coach. I guess he works at ESPN. I guess.
But low key, that Teddy Long dance is
Coach,
like
Coach
the greatest thing ever.
So we move on to what was the next?
It was
Roman Reigns.
backstage.
Oh yeah, this is kind of stupid. It's like
I like this. It was funny. It amused me very much.
it's like, hey Roman, come over
Roman
here.
was backstage, and like Renee was like, yo, what's your thoughts on Triple H, yo, dog? If Renee ever actually talked like that, I would be very happy. Please, can that happen?
Get all like gangster.
She just walked, yo, Deanie boy, what up, son? What about that Brock Lesnar though?
You went into some weird place.
What did I just become?
You just went somewhere. I have no idea where you were.
I just went somewhere and I want to go back.
Okay. So they like the Dudleys drew him towards them, and then Devon comes
I
or
was very happy with that because
and it was a triple attack with Triple H coming out and beating him up. I thought something else was gonna happen, but
I was pretty. I watched SmackDown and they had Bubba Ray versus Roman, and I saw this. I was like, hey, I remember this. And he was like, yo, you want to finish what we did on SmackDown? Yo, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. And that's like almost exactly how he was acting. And I'm just sitting there like, this is kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, so.
I mean, it was cool, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah. It was whatever.
But a lot of people are complaining, like, yo, why is Triple H attacking him so much? I'm like, do you not understand storytelling, you fool? Anyways,
I don't know what you just said.
Storytelling 101.
Somebody in chat said, figures Triple H couldn't face him head on, so he got the Dudleys to help him. Yeah, I think he could face him head on, but he's just being cheap. You're being cheap, Triple H. You miss your pal Shawn Michaels and can't help you, so he's got to get the Dudley Boys. I don't even have the Dudley Boys. Next up was Kalisto versus Connor, which is that one freaky guy who wants to be the Road Warriors.
He was much better in NXT, I swear.
The Road Warrior wannabes. That's what I want to call them.
But they weren't that before.
But that's what they are now. They're freaking Road Warriors. They didn't even have their entrance, and they're straight up jobbers. Job.
I'm so sad. They're so good, I swear. I can hear myself. I have the earphones. It was jub. That's what happened though. No changing that. There was no way they were walking out with the win, especially on the Raw before WrestleMania. So I was begrudgingly cool with it. Then Kalisto took out both Connor and Victor. at the same time. And then Ryback came out, and they were just standing there looking at each other, and Ryback's looking down at Kalisto was like, "Feed me more! Feed me more! I'm the big guy!"
Yeah, and he
I should not
didn't.
be
They
allowed.
didn't. He didn't. Like people are saying, they don't want to turn Ryback heel, so they don't have him do like a cheap attack. He just goes up to him and just.
I'm the big guy, and I'm gonna.
He tries his
do-
best Goldberg impression.
I'm not a heel, I swear.
Yeah, so I just don't like Ryback now. The more they try to push him, I just don't like him.
I think he's.
But I have no reason. Like people don't have a reason with Roman Reigns. I just think it's awkward.
Yeah, I mean that's not entirely.
I think
his
they
fault.
just haven't. Yeah, I don't think it's his fault. I just don't think they know what to do with him.
Yeah,
I think he should be part of
I
a.
think the match would be.
He got out of a group, and I really think a group would have helped him.
It wasn't even a group. It was a thing that happened for like 1 second, and then they beat the Wyatts. And why would they beat the Wyatts? Why would they let them beat Bret Wyatt and the Wyatt family? They were a group of people that were thrown together in 1 second. Why did they beat? I'm still upset over this.
Yeah, well, I think it makes more sense now that we know that half of them are hurt.
Yeah, but they didn't know that at the time. Why would?
I think Bray Wyatt has been hurt for a while.
Fastlane wasn't good.
Yeah, Fastlane was kind of. Now that you look back on it. But anyway, move on. That was kind of a worthless. Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman.
Said 22-1.
I don't know what that means.
He beat Bray Wyatt. When he beat Brock Lesnar, it was 21-1. When he beat. Then the next year, he went on and he beat Bray Wyatt. It was 22-1. And for some reason, Paul Heyman never stopped saying 21-1. So, there you go. Story time.
I don't think anybody knows the real number.
It's 22.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, they come out. So, Brock comes out. Paul Heyman does this thing. And then here comes Dean Ambrose. Comes out and totally ignores Brock. And he comes out with a wagon. A red wagon.
A red wagon.
And
He just
goes
shopping.
shopping. Goes underneath the ring and starts pulling out all the stuff that people already gave him. Which make no sense. The people are bringing that up. And why? That was the stuff he's already given. And he just started filling up his red wagon with
Stuff.
with weapons.
And side note, I was upset there was no like backstage segment this week with like Sandman or something. But then I looked on the internet and I found out this was actually a tribute to someone. New Jack, who's actually one of the worst people in the world, but whatever.
I remember New Jack. What the heck?
New Jack. He's known as being one of the worst human beings on the planet. Ever.
Why?
He hurt people a lot. A lot of hurting happened,
Okay.
and
Did he
a
hurt
lot
you?
of unneeded hurting.
Did he hurt you?
And he
Did you hurt your feelings? Get over it.
but yeah, New Jack used to do that, and the red wagon and stuff.
He used to do the red one.
Yep.
So this was stolen from somebody else.
True. Yep.
Okay, and nobody picked that up. Nobody I listened to in this whole wrestling thing picked that up. That this was something that somebody else has done.
Yeah. So, still kind of disappointed that was no backstage segment. But you know what? If I can get like a callback sort of thing, I am okay. Now.
We just watched the Stone Cold podcast with Mick Foley, and he said that how special that segment he did with Dean Ambrose was. That they came up with that. You did all that stuff because that's who you are, and then Dean said, I'm gonna do this because that's who I am, and that was kind of like on the spot. They made it up, and he was like, I like that. And so he said when he first went out there, he thought these backstage interview promos were kind of throwaway, but he said he really thought that was special, and he said he looks at them more importantly now than just a throwaway. He said that was special, and that was kind of like the passing of the torch kind of a thing. That he said that, and because they just came up with that on the spot. And if you watch that Stone Cold podcast, it was pretty interesting.
Stone Cold podcast, definitely a recommendation.
Yeah, if you ever want to understand, like, I mean, he goes straight up backstage business type stuff. I mean, they pretty much don't hold any punches, and Stone Cold asks some of the tough questions that people complain about, which is refreshing, to be honest.
Impressive.
Watch how these people complain, and he's asking them straight up, well, what about this? What about that? And then people, well, and they address them. It's kind of cool. I mean, they'll talk, both Triple H and McMahon talk about CM Punk leaving. They talked about it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I give them props on that stuff. So, I mean, it's very interesting to see the kind of backstage, which I don't try to get caught up in the backstage stuff. It's entertainment. I mean, I try to take it as what it is, and it's fun, and it's fun to like speculate and like what you're doing. But I don't have that kind of energy to hate something that much.
It's not worth it, guys.
Just have fun with it. If you don't like it, change the channel.
Yeah.
Play the video game and make up your own little stories with your little action figures. Get your own little guys and make up your own stories, because that's pretty much what they're doing.
And
if you like the Miz, get your own little Miz action figure and start saying awesome a lot.
And then
awesome.
And then have him beat the Undertaker at WrestleMania
for the belt.
Yeah. There you go. You can make whatever you want.
Yeah, it's your
Stories in
imagination.
Or just watch the indies, because that's what all the cool people do, I guess.
Yeah, and then put up a show on YouTube and people will watch it.
Exactly. Why are people complaining?
That's our next Gamer Fridge show. There it is.
Playing with toys. This is our next show. You're welcome.
People watch us play video games. Why not play with toys?
Alright, so this is the next step. This is the next step in like human advancement and whatnot. You're welcome, humanity. We have brought you a great thing this day. Wow. That is a lot of messages. I'm curious as to what those said.
They're all caps. Can't do all caps. Don't do all caps, the spam bubble will stop you.
What else is in the match? Okay. So, next up, we have Edge. Not Edge. Why did I say Edge? Edge versus Paige. Yes.
Emma.
Edge versus
Who the heck
Paige.
is Emma?
She's the one that you never stop talking about.
Oh, the dance girl that...
Yeah!
Now who's supposed to be super cool.
Yeah!
Didn't care.
Wow!
She lost her gimmick. I don't care.
What? Wow. Okay. What? Make up your mind.
She ain't...
We finally had one that he was kind of interested in.
I was, but she's not the same person. It's like, okay, you ruined her.
Why?
Because she was funny. She did this little funky dance. She was kind of awkward. She was just like the awkward. Now she's just like another diva. They really need to change the diva name and quit calling them divas, because it just makes them stupid. Yeah, I don't know a lot of guys who really want to hang out with a diva.
I can think of like zero.
I mean, to actually have that kind of attitude.
Okay.
Those are kind of...
If you want to talk about
those
gimmicks,
are not attractive women. I don't care what they look like. Their attitude, nah. I'm sorry.
If you want to talk about gimmicks, then we got Ric Flair on the roster. We got Ric Flair. We got Paige. She has a gimmick. And then it just sort of deteriorated. It was cool at first, I guess, and then it just sort of stopped being cool for somehow. She just sort of stopped having a gimmick, I guess. It was a weird transition, but it happened.
She was just like stopped.
She was like the anti-diva, and then she just wasn't anymore.
And now she is.
She just sort of gave up and joined Total Divas, and then everything spiraled out of control.
Yeah, see, I'm just not digging it.
And then you got Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's a pretty cool gimmick.
Oh, for all the divas. Yeah, all the divas have a male counterpart. Because they just can't handle it on their own.
Yeah. And then we got the one with the cool shoes.
Yeah, those are. I would wear those shoes.
And then.
Oh, or the Kofi Kingston shoes with the wings.
And if we want to go to NXT, we have Bayley.
No, we ain't going to NXT.
Aw.
Okay. Anyway, we move on.
Oh yeah! Wait, we forgot to talk about Eva Marie.
Oh, I guess there's some chick that everybody hates, and she came out, and everybody booed her, and
literally everyone, including the people in the ring.
Yeah.
No one likes her.
And she came out, and people booed. Don't know who she is. Don't care.
She's awful.
Okay, she's really bad.
You need to watch some of her matches just to get an idea of how bad. You know what? You're gonna get to see it tomorrow. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, we move on to Sammy, Cara, Ziggler versus Miz, Owen, Stardust. What?
It was.
How did I miss this?
I don't know. You're bad. Sammy
It was a tag.
Sin Cara, Ziggler versus Miz, Owens, and Stardust. Stardust. This thing. This is how it's go. Now this. Stardust. You're a failure and should be ashamed.
Okay. It was a tag match and who won? Sammy wins.
Sami Zayn.
Okay. Let me jump ahead. Okay, so they're trying to push Sami Zayn in the main roster, and they just had him lose at NXT Takeover against a new guy. The new Japanese Hapo hot sauce, Suzuki hot sauce. I'm gonna call him that. And so that doesn't do. I understand they're putting him over, but so you lose in NXT, which
she just call him Suzuki's hot sauce.
Yes, Suzuki hot sauce.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
I'll call him Suzuki hot sauce.
Shinsuke, you're going. Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
okay, I'm disappointed.
I don't get why they're doing that with Sami Zayn. Because he's trying to put him over on Raw, but they have him lose in NXT.
Because Shinsuke.
It makes him look weak.
Because Mr. Hot Sauce is amazing.
He was all right. He's like a Japanese Stardust. Come on now. Seriously, he is. He acts like freaking Stardust in a weird way. Weirder than Stardust, if that's even possible.
I'm just gonna let you try and defend yourself for a minute.
I don't need to defend myself. He is a freak. He's a good wrestler, but he's a weirdo. So anyway,
here's why you're wrong. Okay, first of all, no, he is nothing like Stardust. He's weird. Weird and Stardust they go together, but they're not the same thing.
I didn't say they're the same weird.
I
said he's a Japanese.
He's not a Japanese Stardust.
Yes, he is.
No, absolutely not. Secondly, Shinsuke Nakamura is an amazing wrestler.
I didn't say he was an amazing wrestler. I think Stardust is a good wrestler. I didn't say anything about his skill. I just say he's just a weirdo.
Yeah, he's very
weird.
Charismatic.
That's what you want to call it. I would say more flamboyant.
Flamboyant. That's exactly the word. That is perfect. And he is better than a lot of people.
He's better than you.
True. But he's okay. See, the difference here is
there's Stardust right now. Look at Stardust. That is exactly how he's freaky. Look at on our screen right here.
That is not how it is.
Stardust is right here being a freak.
Yes.
That is
not
it's kind of same stuff. He's just kind of like kind of doing that thing.
That's not true. Though he's very I don't need to defend myself against you.
Nope, because you had no defense. Anyway, let's move
on.
Moving on.
Yes, he was weird, but it was good weird.
Okay. Triple H. Crowd chants Stardust. Roman Reigns.
We didn't even talk about the match.
Oh, yeah, I did. We said Sami Zayn won. That's what we said. All right, and we go to Triple H. What was this? The end?
Yes.
So, end of Raw.
The crowd was chanting Stardust. Stardust, you keep popping up. Stop it.
There he is again. Superstars came out to help Authority. Who came out to help Authority?
People.
Oh, didn't Stardust come out?
League of Nations, basically.
Didn't Stardust come out though?
Probably. Here's probably there somewhere.
All of them did. Didn't there? A bunch of them.
So they were just holding each other back.
And then Superstars came out to help Roman.
And then
that jump.
Roman did the jumpy jump over the.
Oh, he did the flying Superman. He flew.
That was really cool. And
that was cool.
But the crowd was like, "Yeah, that was cool." They admitted that was cool, but they still went, "You still suck. You still suck. You still." It's just like they're admitting he did something cool, but they're like, "You're not over yet." Nope. What?
Just can't win. Just can't win.
Win, can you, Roman?
No, you can't. So
poor guy.
That happened.
I'm getting tired.
So that was the end of the Raw. So so now we can go on our predictions for WrestleMania. WrestleMania is tomorrow.
Okay, first of all, let me just ask.
Okay.
Was Shinsuke Nakamura good?
Yes.
Did you enjoy him? Did you enjoy his presence?
Yes.
Did you enjoy his character?
I could take it or leave it. I think it could use some development, but I wasn't totally turned off by it. Okay. I don't because I said somebody's weird doesn't mean I don't like them. It's just I think they're weird.
Please don't make Suzuki Hot Sauce his name.
That was awesome. Suzuki Hot Sauce.
I'm
gonna make a character called Suzuki Hot Sauce in this game.
Stop.
I wonder if we can get him to say it. Suzuki Hot Sauce.
That would be.
That is my new alter ego on WWE.
Okay, so we have lost faith in humanity in only one night, people. Wow. Good job. So, let's talk about TakeOver for a minute. I mean...
Okay. I watched half... Okay, we can talk about TakeOver. Do you think it was...
First of all, SmackDown sucked. Hardcore. Very bad.
3 matches, I heard.
Yeah, I fell asleep. Anyways, moving on. That's all I need to say.
Suzuki Hot Sauce and Stardust Hot Sauce.
What would that taste like?
I don't want to know.
What would it taste like? I feel like it would taste like magical. Whatever magical would taste like.
It's very Stardusty. That's what somebody in the comments wrote. Yeah. So
let's see here. First match.
So I think of NXT. NXT TakeOver as a whole was I would say a throwback to old school wrestling. Because like that match between Sami Zayn and whatever it is, Suzuki Hot Sauce. Naka waka. They did it. They worked the crowd. It was like they locked up, pulled back, locked up, pulled back. It was working the crowd, and I like that because it was. You couldn't do that on Raw. There's no way because they have you have 4 minutes to get this match over with. They really worked that match, worked that crowd, got that crowd hype, and it paid out big finish. I like that. That was entertainment. That's kind of how what Hogan did. If you watch some old Hogan matches, that's exactly how they did it. They started off slow. They didn't just come bam bam, which I'm okay with too. But it was just. If it's done right and the crowd is hype and you're working them, I'm totally into that. And I think it was better than a Raw has been, all except for maybe the one with Rock Cannon. So I'll give them that. So I
wasn't hyped at all for anything.
So I think the NXT TakeOver was better than almost all of Raw this year. I don't think it's going to be even close to what WrestleMania is going to be. I think it was the best pay-per-view this year too, because I haven't seen the other NXT takeover.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give him props. Triple H knows what he's doing. That's Triple H's baby, and I like it.
The worst match of the night came out of my favorite superstar on NXT, Baron Corbin, and I was very disappointed.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah, but it wasn't even that he lost. It was just a bad match.
Yeah,
it was just a bad match.
It was like
boring.
he dominated and then got caught by a cheap roll-up.
It was slow, and it was just boring, and it was kind of...
But that's a way of... That's another thing. They do the slow match, but it didn't work because they didn't build it right. Because it had...
No, it was built right.
I mean the match itself wasn't built. They didn't build... They weren't working the crowd like the other match was.
Yeah, it was just... I think it was just the wrong people going at it.
Yeah, I don't even... That guy's from TNA. I can't remember what his name was. Aries.
Some people
Aries.
just... Austin Aries. Some
Austin
people
Aries.
just can't. Some people just can't work together, and I just think this is one of those cases.
I did like when Corbin like 1 weeks before like totally
Obliterated.
clothesline him into the freaking ground. It was like, oh my gosh, that looked like it really hurt.
And then the American Alpha versus the Revival.
That was good. That was good. Tag team. I'm impressed. I see why people like NXT.
Yeah.
It's a good product. Good product. It's a great alternative to what Raw is.
Mhm. And they got.
It's just pure wrestling. It has little story, pure wrestling. I think that's what Stone Cold likes too.
And they got Bailey versus Asuka, which you didn't watch, but it was good. That was a good
Okay.
match. That was a really good match because Bailey and Asuka. How can that not be good? You wouldn't know, but whatever. Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Did you watch this?
No, I haven't watched this match yet. I want to, so don't spoil it too much for me. But I mean, you can tell me who wins. I don't care. But
all right. First of all, Finn Balor came to the ring with a chainsaw.
kick it like a chainsaw.
That was that's freaking awesome. He came to the ring. He had it. I was kind of disappointed. I was kind of upset though that he came to the ring with. I mean, first of all, chainsaw, awesome. Second of all, chainsaw. He can't do his thing. That thing. Yeah, he can't do the arm throw when he's holding a chainsaw.
Sure you can.
But okay, yeah, he can, but the point is he didn't.
Okay.
But okay, so they were fighting and they were going at Samoa Joe at like the very beginning got cut under the eye, and people were just like disrespecting. Honestly, it was just disrespectful crowd. Like, let him bleed. Let him bleed. They were trying to stop it so they could towel off his eye. I was like, shut up. It's the poor guy.
Yeah, if it's real blood, some stadiums you have to stop. It's law. They have
Yeah.
to. So they can't. I'm surprised.
So
I'm surprised most places make you stop immediately.
So yeah, it was good on Joe for keep on keeping on. Then the so this is like the plot twist of the night. Finn Balor retained.
What?
Yeah, like I was expecting him to drop it to Samoa Joe and then move up to the main roster.
But he might still move up the main roster with the NXT belt.
Oh crap! How long was Neville's longest NXT reign? How long was that? No. Finn Balor. Look at me, buddy. Don't you dare touch Neville's longest title reign, please, I'm begging you. I
can't believe he's not up yet because he's probably the biggest one people heard of.
I mean, but Neville.
So okay.
Oh no.
So that was NXT.
Oh no.
Okay, that was NXT. So predictions.
That's the one thing he has, please, no!
Okay, calm down.
I'm scared.
It's okay. Shut up. Okay, let's move on to WrestleMania. Wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up. WrestleMania predictions. Ladder match.
Zack Ryder.
Zack Ryder.
Yeah.
Battle
Royale.
Like I said, I'm still going Mark Henry or Bo Dallas.
I've got and maybe Damien Sandow.
So you've thrown Damien Sandow?
Let's
Realistically, it's probably between Kane or Big Show, but
or John Cena.
John Cena. Yes. Okay. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
Roman Reigns that's not a match on the card.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus
No. Dean Ambrose, Brock Lesnar. Sorry.
Dean Ambrose. I don't care how he does it. Dean Ambrose just needs to win.
Brock.
What?
There's no way. If Brock can beat Undertaker at WrestleMania,
out of here.
No way, Dean Ambrose.
Leave.
It goes back to the fact that
Leave.
No, it goes back to the fact.
Mm-mm.
No. Listen.
I don't want to hear this.
No.
He needs this more than anyone.
I'm not disagreeing you with that. I'm just saying Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker, and that streak means more than whatever this is, because Brock Lesnar beat The Undertaker.
I'm sick and tired of this argument. Like, no. It's Brock beat Undertaker, so no one else is allowed to touch him ever. No, that is the dumbest argument I have ever heard. People need to stop using this. This is the no.
Then you don't give credence, or you don't give value to the Undertaker streak.
No,
By saying that, you don't give Undertaker's streak the value it deserves.
No, that's not true. What I'm saying is, that should not be an end-all be-all for a determination of who's going to win.
Nobody could beat the Undertaker.
And then someone really dumb went up and beat it. Why was that? No.
Then you're saying that Dean Ambrose could beat the Undertaker.
That's not true. They're two different people, and it's in a street fight, no less. So he can use whatever weapons he wants to make it. It's an equalizer. It's an equalizer.
But he had cage matches and stuff
too. And then Bray Wyatt is going to come down to the ring, and he's going to go, and he's going to Sister Abigail, Brock Lesnar, and then Dean Ambrose is going to pick up the win. There you go.
I think John Cena's getting involved. Wait, no, not this match. Not this match. My next match. Okay, maybe if there's interference, I'll buy it. But only with interference will I buy that Dean Ambrose could beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
This isn't Undertaker!
Or Brock Lesnar.
This is not Dean Ambrose versus The Undertaker.
I know. But I misspoke.
Different scenario.
The only way I believe that Dean Ambrose can beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania is if there's interference.
I still hate Brock Lesnar.
So I still go Brock Lesnar.
I still hate Brock Lesnar with all of my soul. I will never forgive him for beating the streak because he did not deserve that. No one, if anyone deserved that, it was not him. So
yeah, they should have let Shawn Michaels.
Triple H,
somebody else.
Maybe CM Punk.
Yeah, I would have been okay with CM Punk.
Edge. No, that was too. Randy Orton. Yeah.
Edge I watched the match where Edge and him fought. He put on a great match. Go back and watch Edge and Undertaker at WrestleMania. That was a great match.
And you say Shane McMahon can't do it?
Okay, so Shane McMahon, Undertaker, what are you thinking?
Shane. Here come the money.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Yes.
I don't think he should, but I think they're gonna let him.
Yes. And hold up. You're saying okay. Not that I'm disagreeing with you, but you're saying it's okay for Shane to beat Undertaker, and it's not okay for Dean to beat Brock in a situation where he has an equalizer on his side.
I think the story dictates that. There's no. If Dean loses, there's no consequence.
Yes, there is. It's called Brock Lesnar's going to get booed out of the building. There is no way they're going to let Dean Ambrose not get put over.
I don't think
everyone wants Dean Ambrose.
But I don't think they're gonna boo Brock.
I would boo. I
don't think the crowd's gonna boo Brock. To be honest,
No.
I don't think he's gonna get booed.
You don't understand. This is one of the easiest predictions ever, because if they don't freaking push Dean Ambrose right now, if they don't give him this win, WrestleMania is broken.
Okay.
WrestleMania is
Okay.
just
I won't be mad if he wins. I just don't think they're gonna.
No, I'm
make
gonna be
Brock.
Brock if they loses.
I
There's
don't
no freaking way. There's no way he's going to lose. There's zero chance for him to lose here.
Okay.
And if he actually does lose, oh my gosh, what are you thinking, creative? I honestly don't know what to say. Like,
He doesn't. He's lost for words. Okay, that was. So.
not on to the important one. Shane McMahon or Undertaker. Let's talk about that.
We just did.
Yeah, but we didn't talk about it enough.
Shane.
Shane McMahon.
Yeah. Is that? Oh no. We got one more match we can talk about. Okay. Yeah. Triple H, Roman Reigns.
Oh yes.
Everybody's saying Roman Reigns is gonna win this.
That's because Roman Reigns is gonna win this.
Yeah, I could see him pulling a fast one. I could see Vince at the last minute. Some of these matches are decided like right when they walk out.
But Roman's gonna win this.
I could see him doing something stupid.
But Roman's gonna win this.
He's gonna win and get booed.
Yeah.
No, win and turn heel.
That would be the only way he wouldn't get booed.
Win and turn heel. I'm all for him turning heel.
Or like Dean Ambrose comes out and is like, "Hey man, let's celebrate, yo! Let's come on, man, let's come on, let's celebrate." Spear, that man had no harmony. Yeah. But yeah. There's Roman's winning. There's nothing really I can say about that. Roman's gonna win.
Okay.
I hate to be that guy, but Roman's gonna win.
And I don't see why you guys hate him so much. Haters.
You need to watch the 2014 Royal.
I don't need to watch anything. I just know you guys drinking too much haterade, and you need to like chill back, get some diet.
Okay.
Diet.
The hatred for Roman Reigns spans back.
No, there's no hatred. It's just that he wasn't Daniel Bryan.
Exactly.
And Daniel Bryan's gone. He's gone. And there's nobody else. He's good. Bye.
Well, they hate him.
Get over it.
Hate him because not Daniel Bryan.
But it's done. It's over. So that is it for our final Raw review before WrestleMania.
I feel like we missed something.
We didn't miss anything. We talked too much.
Match.
Who cares?
A lot of people, actually.
And
quite a few people.
They can watch.
There are a significant amount of people that are excited about this match.
And yet, I don't care.
Yeah, there is a vast amount of people that want to know about this.
Okay. Good for them.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, or Sasha Banks?
Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah, Ric Flair for Diva Champ. All right.
Ric Flair, Diva Champ.
Sasha Banks, though.
And that's it. That's all we have. So we're going to call it a day.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. This has been our live. I think we're going to start doing this more.